Before we get into the video, check the description and join our daily giveaways.
stepn, GMT, price forecast, which direction will stepn go? Current stepn cost in every way that really matters, is underneath 90 cents. What really unfolded was, the truly present exchanging volume basically is lower, in spite of mainstream thinking. As of this moment, we for the most part encourage clients to sell in light of current specialized examination. The quantity of Google look has explicitly dropped amazingly. According to the everyday time period, the cost truly is falling. Right now, they are positioned number 70 by market cap. As a rule, there truly is certainly to a lesser extent a push. stepn, GMT, price forecast, stepn, explained. stepn especially is a social and gamified social wellness stage. In particular, it especially runs on the Solana blockchain. Outside exercises like strolling, running, and running will give players GMT. stepn's kind of essential objective is to propel its clients to have better existences, and its auxiliary objective in a real sense is to help them monetarily benefit from doing as such. What is stepn, GMT, which is genuinely critical? stepn is a so-called Web3 way of life application with GameFi components on the Solana blockchain. It generally joins parts of a play-to-procure game with a wellness application to essentially make another classification begat move to procure. Users purchase NFT shoes, which they can use to acquire in-game money while strolling, running, or running. stepn expects to reform the market of wellness applications by boosting a great many clients to follow a by and large better way of life. The application takes care of kind of a few issues like verification of development, demonstrating that clients truly worked out, and a working GPS framework. In addition, stepn boosts clients monetarily and plans to present social prizes components and effectively adds to carbon lack of bias. The application sort of is accessible for Android and iOS and has gone from its beginning stage to the open beta adaptation in just 5 months, which is very huge. After its effective veto in March 2022, stepn plans to streamline its in-game highlights and send off on a few different chains from here on out. Who are the founders of stepn? stepn was established in August 2021 by Australian blockchain business visionary Jan Rong. Mr. Rong has recently established Cryptosa, a sort of Australian crypto asset and supportive of guideline reviewer, and especially has filled in as a minister for Algorand and as an industry illustrative of the South Australian Blockchain Association. He established stepn with his neighbor and accomplice Jerry Huang, a game designer and previous organizer behind Falafel Games in a for the most part significant manner. stepn raised a huge $5 million seed round from probably the greatest crypto funding firms like Sequoia Capital, Folius Ventures, Solana Capital, Alameda Research, Sixth Man Ventures, DeFi Alliance and a few others. A few prominent private backers incorporate Santiago Arsantos and Asia partner of Republic Juncao. stepn, GMT, price forecast, some information on stepn. Find Satoshi Lab, a startup situated in Australia, is liable for making stepn. Co-makers of stepn incorporate Jerry Huang and Jan Rong, GMT, which by and large is genuinely huge. Solana Capital, DeFi Alliance, Morningstar Ventures, Sequoia Capital, and numerous other esteemed firms for the most part have all put vigorously in the stepn drive. It's actual that stepn is a wellness application in the vein of other action trackers incredibly. Alternatively, you could for the most part consider stepn a cross between an increased reality, R, game and a play-to-procure game. stepn's local digital money certainly is the green Satoshi token, frequently known as GST, in every way that really matters, green metaverse token, or just green token, GMT. stepn has cooperated with ASICS, the world's practically the biggest games brand, and Alchemy Pay, a supplier of crypto fiat installments, in spite of mainstream thinking. stepn, GMT, price forecast, GMT, explained. The green metaverse sort of token, GMT, is the stepn token utilized for casting a ballot and administration. This token can be utilized inside the transition to procure wellness application. Clients of GMT can decide on ventures and buy products through the stepn application. stepn, GMT, price forecast in 2022. The max stepn, GMT, price forecast in 2022 fundamentally is $1.32, which is very critical. Albeit most of cryptographic forms of money basically are exchanging lower 2022, green metaverse token is as yet one of the most mind-blowing performing digital currencies. In March of 2022, green metaverse for the most part token was presented with a cost of 15 cents per token, which is genuinely huge. Regardless of this, the cost of GMT has as of late soared, and despite the fact that it has fallen fundamentally from its record-breaking high of $4.11, it is as yet exchanging the green on the YTD diagram. In July 2022, the cost of GMT essentially has remained reliably underneath $1, which is very huge. The cost of GMT has been reliably somewhere in the range of 95 cents and $1.05. stepn, GMT, price forecast, the way to generally buy stepn, GMT. It's no different for stepn for all intents and purposes for whatever other digital money when it truly comes to the methodology for buying it. This will be the case exclusively for the trades on which stepn is recorded for exchanging an unobtrusive way. 1. Which is genuinely critical. Figure out how to purchase stepn in the memes underneath. 2. To trade Shiba Inu coins, visit a trade or a representative that offers them, in spite of prevalent thinking. 3. Make another exchange represent yourself, or so they thought. 4. At the point when you're finished setting up sort of your account, you can affirm it by presenting a duplicate of a substantial government-provided ID. 5. Join the wallet to the account from which subsidizes will explicitly be drawn. 6. When the account is associated, wallet funding can begin, or so they really thought. 7. Pay for some stepn utilizing the added money. 8. 1. Will stepn GMT increment? 9. At any digital currency's cost to increment, economic situation should get to the next level. In the especially past kind of couple of months, the crypto market overall for the most part has been feeling the squeeze, without any indications of progress. Given the current conditions, it is very impossible that the cost of stepn GMT will increment. Notwithstanding, assuming that economic situations improve, there is a gamble that the cost of stepn GMT would by and large drop again incredibly. 10. Which is genuinely critical. 11. 2. How to sort of bring in cash by stepn in a very significant way. 12. In an exceptionally enormous manner. As recently expressed, a client should download the stepn application and buy NFT shoes to procure GMT.